A 62-year-old tour guide is dead, and his son, presumably the one to whom this message is being sent, has vanished without a trace. On Tuesday night, sometime around 10 p.m., a volley of shots was let loose inside a property on Racecourse Street. The deadly shower of bullets struck a pair of elderly men, including Emert Flowers, the father of 23-year-old Kyle Latchman. Flowers' sister was at home last night when she received a disturbing phone call.
Well, I was at home sleeping, and a friend of my brother Colin said, "They just killed your brother."
Mott, as Flowers is otherwise known, was sitting in front of his house, along with 77-year-old Dusseldore Waight, when an armed intruder charged into the yard and opened fire on the unsuspecting men. Upon hearing what happened to her sibling, Anne Flowers immediately reached out to another brother of hers.
I called next door and wake up my other brother and told him, and we went over there and I saw his body leaning up.
What have you been told? It's difficult to understand why anyone would want to attack a 62-year-old well-known tour guide. What do you believe would have led to such a heinous act?
Well, I was told that my nephew had a problem with someone, and they could not find my nephew as of right now 4 days. So somebody took a friend to show them where my brother lives, and they shot my brother up 7 times.
The blood-stained car seat downstairs of this wooden structure tells the story of the horror that took place here at the hands of an unknown killer. While the older victim survived the dreadful ordeal, the Flowers family is left to grieve the loss of their loved one who, by all accounts, was never involved in anything that would bring grave harm to himself.
He did not deserve that. My brother don't get into nothing with people out there. You know, everybody was saying the same thing last night, but behind his son, he ended up getting killed.
His son is Kyle Latchman, presumably no stranger to the law.
True.
Describe your nephew for us.
I love my nephew, but one thing I do not condone is doing wrong. Whenever you do wrong to people, it will come back to you. And this is what's going on right now.
Describe your brother. Other than what happened with him, explain to us who Emert Flowers was.
Emert Flowers is my brother. He try and get along with everyone that he meets in Belize. He been here like over 15 years, and he never get caught up in no kind of problem with no one. Everyone talks good about my brother, and I hate that this happens to him.
The whereabouts of Kyle Latchman remain unknown. While the family fears the worst for him, they cannot confirm whether he's dead or alive. In 2017, Latchman, then 18 years old, was busted with a bag of weed while riding contrary to traffic on Albert Street. He was arrested and detained, but soon after escaped from lawful custody. He was later captured and arraigned on several counts in the lower courts. Latchman, a U.S. citizen, was subsequently offered bail and required to surrender his American passport. At the time, he told the court that his mother was incarcerated abroad and that he came to Belize to find his father. His family confirmed with News 5 earlier today that while in Belize, Kyle chose to live away from his father and became involved with gang activity. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.